for an intriguing matchup. One side firmly established inside the top 25, the other on the outside, receiving votes, but looking to muscle into the rankings with a victory today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And here we go, the long-awaited kickoff to get this season started. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
On the ground, it's James. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Nice grab. It's Harris. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pin back. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Selvia. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Selvia. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The punt team making their way on the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Selvia. The reception, that's about 7 yards, with 4th down coming up here. And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do run the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try the right side on the toss. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Third down coming up after that running play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's taken at the 25. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff to the single back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. There's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fresno State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game. What a day.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That mistake sets the offense up with a 40. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after is right down the middle. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Past the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try the right here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Fresno State, to put them on top now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking for some space. It's James. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. We'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll run it here. Only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a toss play to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again. Handoff
here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
A nightmare scenario for this defense here as the quarterback finds the gap in the zone and hits his man for a highly improbable fourth down and forever.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He'll hand it off. Loose ball. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be speared out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Toss play to the running back going left. Jukes to get past the man. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But it could go for two to try to take the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So first and 10, our first play of overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down the red area? Beautiful play.
becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to set. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Oh, what a spin. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle. Gain nothing on that play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. They'll try the option play here. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They'll hand it off. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. It's a quick grab. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. And the back now goes in motion. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they answer in overtime.
Love this call here to be able to come up with this touchdown here in this second overtime. It works. Nice touchdown. And now that the game tied, remember, you can't kick the extra point. The rule is you have to go for two. Let's see what they go with to see if they can win this game.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. And the quarterback dropping back. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. No, he stopped short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.